done. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Happy New Year, my confidants. Welcome to a unique and strange, oh my God, what is happening episode of Confidently Insecure, the podcast where we're absolutely sure we don't know everything. I am your host, Kelsey Darragh. And wow, confidants. Okay, it is the new year. It is January 2nd by the time you're listening to this audio. And oh my God, can we just take a second to be like, oh my God, New Year 2023. Holy shit. We took a couple weeks off for the pod and it was a much needed break. But we are back at the top of 2023. It's going to take a minute to get used to saying that. And I've got a little surprise for y'all. Okay. But before I tell you about it, which I'm sure by the title of this, you can tell what the surprise is, I want to say congrats on making it through another year of this thing that we call life. I went through one hell of a year last year. I said it on my Instagram. It was like from pixie cuts to a breakup to adopting Hippo to finding myself again. I just want to say thank you for sticking with me. I feel like I owe you guys an apology in a weird way. I feel like I let the ball drop, no pun intended on it being New Year's and all. I feel like I let the ball drop on this podcast. I, as you know, do guilty pleasures with the boys, Garrick and Zachary. And I feel like that is such an easy thing for me to do. I just go in, I just have to watch a movie and I talk to my friends. And then I come and I do this podcast and I found myself being like, man, am I having the same fun time that I did when we started this podcast, when we launched it in 2019? I feel like we've had over 2 million downloads for this podcast. And I know that it means so much to me. And I hope it means something to you guys. But I just found myself really questioning at the end of last year, AKA a couple days ago. Do I still want to be doing this? Is it fun for you guys? Do you like it? Are we still confidants? Are we here? Are we enjoying the content? And I figured with a new year comes new change, baby, which is why I'm so glad to tell you that this year, confidants, we are. We're getting a co host. Oh my God, confidants. Confidently Insecure is bringing on a freaking co host. This person is going to be joining us top of next week for the rest of the foreseeable future as my friend, my good pal. I don't want to give it away. I want to let you stew on it for this week. I will give you a couple clues though. I am currently wearing a color that would make sense about this person's identity. So you'd have to go over to youtube.com/Kelsey Darragh to find out what color I'm wearing. I am wearing a few. I also will give you the clue that this person definitely does butt stuff. And your third clue is that this podcast is about to get a whole lot funnier. That's right. We will still be bringing you hard hitting, interesting conversations from people around the globe who specialize and are experts in different subject matter that we want to know more about. But we're going to be doing it boy laughing way more along the way. And I can't wait for next week to launch this new version of Confidently Insecure 2.0, baby. You can expect some fun segments. We are even going to be doing some call-ins. That's right. We want to get you guys more involved. We want to talk to you. We want to hear more about your lives and how we can help out. And this will still be a safe space for you to come and learn and ask questions and find out more about what are we as humans doing here? What is the point of life? Wow, I just made this podcast a lot more dramatic than it intended to be. Okay, confidants. With that, I am going to leave you on your New Year's week. If you're back to work today, I am sending you all my positive vibes and good energy. If you are taking today off, as you should, I hope you enjoy it. Soak in that bank holiday, baby. I would love to talk about what the top of the year means for you next week with our new co-host. So tell us below in the comments what, I hate to use the word resolutions, have you made this year and Why? Give us some info. We want to know. You might also see the logo and some artwork be changing in your feed. So don't be alarmed. It's still us. It's still me. Hi, it me. I'm the problem at me. But I'm just so excited. And I thank you again for sticking with me on this. And we will see you with our brand new co host next week, Confidants. Okay. Make sure you're subscribed because you're going to want to hear this conversation. We're going to hear more of us. You're going to want to see more of us. So go on over to youtube.com/Kelsey Darragh. Also, if you want to watch the visual version of this podcast, and I will see you next week, Confidants. Bye.